It's Friday Night Writes with the Stop Writing Alone community. I'm Nicole Rivera, and I'm here every single week sharing prompts, exercises, and writing prompt parties for you to be inspired for the whole weekend through. Come on in, bring your notebook, your laptop, or whatever it is you want to write with, because as soon as we get started, you'll be inspired to start scribbling away your weekend. Thanks for coming, and enjoy your Friday Night Writes. Hey everybody, it's me, Nicole Rivera from the Stop Writing Alone podcast, and here on the MV Rivera YouTube channel for Friday Night Writes. It's the third week in June, so I'm here to share with you this week a creative nonfiction writing exercise. And I wanted to share with you a new book I got, but it's from an old series I've already spoke to you about, and that's this series Lit Starts from the San Francisco Writers Grotto. I love these little books because they're a combination of writing prompts and writing exercises. And in the first year that they released them, they did things like writing character, writing dialogue, writing action. So it was all about specific parts of our writing. And now in the second year of publishing, they started getting into genres in a way. There's another book that I have, writing sci-fi and fantasy, and now they have writing memoir. So I thought this would be a great book to tap into for our creative nonfiction exercise. And really, I could have picked anything in here, so it was like I almost decided I was going to open randomly when I was recording, but I found one that I really liked called The Body Knows on page 86 if you have the book yourself. And this was just in tune with where the Stop Writing Alone happy campers and I were talking in the last couple of weeks with the show don't tell rules. Our final agreement was essentially it's not show don't tell, it's show and tell. Both of those skills have their own place in our writing, but this is an exercise that really helps us practice our showing when it comes to our emotions. So The Body Knows says, the proverbial show don't tell can be exquisitely achieved by reporting from the body, drawing upon the five senses: sight, smell, sound, taste, and touch. Replace the following tells with a sentence or two, each showing what the body experienced. Done well, the reader will come to the conclusion, she was afraid, she was overjoyed, etc. So, I mean, this is the rule of thumb, right? All the time that we want to use our senses instead of just telling an emotion. So the book, and I've showed these books before, they're small little books, but they always have the page for you to work on if you want to work within the book itself. But each of these little spots here have an emotion, and your challenge this week is to replace that phrase, that sentence, with a description that shows using the body that same sentiment. So the first one is, I am afraid. And just think of all the different ways your body would express fear. I'm a big freeze person. I don't do fight. I don't do flight. I do freeze. I've been through this many times. I have a lot of experience with fear in my body, and that's anytime there's a spider in the room with me, I just freeze. So I could have a couple of sentences here about the frozen feeling, the racing in my mind, but how I literally can't move for a moment or two. Okay, the other is I am overjoyed, or I'm overjoyed, it says. So how would you express, and what do you know happens to your body? Because remember, this is writing memoir, so we want to tap into our own personal reactions or shows for each of these sentences. I love it. How do you show you love it? I hate it is the next one. I am in a hurry. That's a good one. I couldn't care less, I'm ashamed, and the final one is I'm mad. So give each of these sentences their due time. I'm afraid, I'm overjoyed, I love it, I hate it, I'm in a hurry, I couldn't care less, I'm ashamed, I'm mad. And just keep going through it and say, how does my body react to this? There's two reasons that I wanted to share this particular exercise with you this week. One is it's just great practice. Anytime we can take an emotion and translate it into physical description. But also, if you put this in a notebook, if you have this book and you leave it in here, it will be a great little reference for you just to think about the ways that you react, the ways that you show these emotions. And you can either use it in your own creative nonfiction moving forward, or your fiction when you're looking for inspiration on how to show a particular emotion rather than tell it, or in addition to telling it. Either way, I'll put a link in the show description so that you can get your own copy of Writing Memoir from the San Francisco Writers Grotto. And also in the show description will be a link for next week's Writing Prompt Party, which will be recorded on Zoom and then shared here. So if you want to be a part of the wonderful exercise of we pick a prompt, we share the prompt, we all set a timer and write on the prompt and then read aloud and practice all of our storytelling genius. The link will be in there. Make sure you sign up so that you get the invite and the link for the Zoom call next week. And if you miss it, if you happen to be watching this video and it's already passed, because it'll be on June 25th this month, then just sign up anyway, because then you'll get the invite for the next month. Because every single month in the year 2021, every fourth Friday will be a recorded Zoom call with you and me writing together and sharing our stories. And I've been loving it so far, and I know the people that have been coming have been loving it. So if you've been thinking, I don't know if I want to do it, it's, why not? Give it a try. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Otherwise, happy writing. Thank you as always for watching, and I will talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your writer friends. And if you need anything else from Stop Writing Alone, head to stopwritingalone.com.